LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. And this episode of the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live is brought to you by the LDBC 90-Day Challenge. Do you guys have what it takes to complete that 90-day challenge? And also, this is brought to you by Santee Walden. Hey family, keep it up family, stay cool family, in a minute. And guys, go subscribe to Santee Walden today. That's Santee Walden, the guy's on fire. Okay guys, a lot of you've been asking me about the power chart. I've had about 12 of you actually ask me, Coach, when are you going to do a power chart for Holly Holm versus Germaine De Randamie, okay? When are you going to do it? Well, guys, when I make a power chart, I just don't make them, guys. I watch a lot of video footage of these fighters, okay? And for the past week, I've been staying up all night watching video footage of Holly Holm and Germaine De Randamie. Everything that I can get my hands on. Back when Holly used to box, back when Germaine was doing Muay Thai, back when Germaine used to box. I looked at every single video fight footage that I can possibly find, and I analyzed it. And here today, I present to you my power chart. Okay, now there are a couple of new categories that I added into the power chart. Okay, I've added things like heart, coachability, and stamina, okay? And I think these things are going to help me overall define the overall fighter, okay? So let's get started. Heart. Holly Holm and Germaine De Randamie, they both have a great deal of heart, okay? These two, they're not going to quit, okay? Holly Holm was getting choked out by Miesha Tate. She wouldn't tap out. Germaine De Randamie had a very tough fight against Amanda Nunes, and she didn't quit. She still continued to try to find openings, even though she was getting the ground and pound, okay? Germaine De Randamie did not give up. And I also disagree with the stoppage of that fight. I just felt like Germaine wasn't allowed to really work herself out of the ground and pound. But that's just my opinion, okay? Coachability. I give the edge to Germaine De Randamie, okay? I think that she's slightly more coachable than Holly. Now, both of these young ladies, they're coaches' dreams, okay? They really go out and try to do the best they can for their coaches. And they have a high degree of respect for their coaches. I've seen Holly in the corner at times, okay? Like, they're giving her instructions, and she's listening, but then Holly will go in and make another adjustment. And it's totally against the adjustment that Winklejohn is telling her, okay? And, you know, I figure that the coaches, they have a better view. They have a much better view of what's going on. And sometimes the fighter, yes, they're in the octagon, but they really can't see what the trainers are seeing. And I think Holly, at times, just, you know, she feels she does what's comfortable instead of doing what, you know, Winklejohn is actually telling her. Germaine De Randamie is like a sponge, man. She is acknowledging her trainers. She's looking at them. She's making eye contact at times with them, and she's listening. And then the thing that got me a lot of respect for Germaine De Randamie is that she goes out and she actually tries to execute what these trainers have told her, okay? She's a student of the game. Stamina. Both of these women, they're not going anywhere. They're not going to gas out. They're going to be fighting for the entire 5 rounds, okay? Folks, that's just how it is. These two, they're in such good shape, they can go 10 rounds. I'm just saying. Punching. I definitely give Germaine De Randamie the edge on the punching, okay? She's a much better puncher. She's more accurate. And she's also a volume puncher. Holly Holm is not a volume puncher. Holly Holm is accurate, but she's not as accurate as Germaine De Randamie. Germaine De Randamie can hit you fast and she can hit you often. And I think Germaine De Randamie is a very underrated puncher. She's very underrated. And we know that this fight is going to be a complete stand-up fight. I'm telling you, this fight favors Germaine De Randamie. Kicking. I also give that edge to Germaine, okay? I give it to her because she's had a Muay Thai background from the time she was a child, man. This girl been practicing kicks since she was a preteen. She's been kicking, as long as I can remember. Now, I do got to give props to Holly Holm because Holly hasn't been in the kicking game that long. If you look at it, she boxed for a long time. Then she got in the kickboxing, and then she started doing MMA. So you look at who's been kicking longer, but the amount of accuracy that Holly Holm has when she places a kick, she's a natural. She was always a natural kicker. But she picked up the skill set pretty nicely, and she's accurate with a lot of her kicks, okay? I don't think she's as fast as Germaine De Randamie when it comes to actually the delivery of the kicks and punches. I don't think so. But she's accurate, and her kicks are proper. She's knocked out several people with the head kick. So Holly knows how to kick, okay? Grappling. I'm going to give that edge to Germaine De Randamie. Holly is not much of a grappler. She's not really good in the clinch, okay? She's just not. Could she be good in the clinch? I've said this on many occasions that I think Holly Holm can be great in the clinch if they're working on the skill set. But also, too, I was looking at interviews about Germaine, and she said in one interview, you know, it takes you years upon years to understand how to grapple and how to just clinch. It takes you years to do it. And, you know, I'm afraid that I don't think this training camp, Holly Holm, is going to pick up a whole lot of grappling experience, okay? Germaine De Randamie, when she gets you into that Muay Thai clinch, it's pretty much a wrap. She completely debilitates these girls, and she gets good head control. She throws those knees, and these girls are going down when Germaine puts them in that Muay Thai clinch. If Holly would even be silly enough to try to clinch or grapple with Germaine De Randamie, she's going to get hit and kicked by those knees. And Germaine is going to control her. She's going to head control Holly, kick her in the face with those knees, and that's just the way that is. Okay, submission. Neither one of these two have any submission wins on their resume. Now, I think they do work on it. I know Germaine does work on submissions, okay? I've seen Germaine De Randamie try to do submissions in some of her fights. I've seen her try to do it. She was unsuccessful. And you can tell that that's part of her game that's really lacking. She's not really comfortable with doing submissions. I mean, she'll try. And her corner actually recommended that she try a submission, and she went and tried to do it. That's what I mean by the coachability piece, okay? Holly Holm, I've really never seen her try to submit anybody. I mean, I've seen her almost being submitted. I've seen her submitted, but I've never actually seen her try to take that part of her game to another level. She won't do it. So I give the edge to Germaine De Randamie simply because Germaine has actually attempted to do submissions, okay? Groundwork. Okay, neither one of these two are very comfortable on the ground. This is going to be a stand-up match, y'all. It is. That's just the way that is, okay? If this fight goes to the ground, I'm going to be very surprised. If Holly initiates a clinch and a takedown, I'm going to be overly surprised if Holly Holm tries to do that. I will, okay? And I'm not saying that Holly won't do it. I mean, she may surprise us. But on the ground, neither one of these two are comfortable, okay? I give the edge to Germaine because she's had some success on the ground. The times I've seen Holly on the ground, I mean, she's being submitted, she got pummeled. I mean, it's just a lot of things. She's just not comfortable on the ground, okay? And if Holly has any intentions of winning this fight, she's probably, you know, she's in a catch-22. I mean, does she try to take the fight to the ground and take a gamble? Or does she try to stand and strike with the superior Muay Thai champion? I mean, what is she going to do? This is something that Holly is going to have to, they're going to have to figure this out in camp. Strength. Germaine De Randamie is probably one of the strongest bantamweights, okay? And now they're fighting at 145. You know, man, she's going to be strong as I don't know what because she's moving up in weight. I'm just trying to tell y'all, that's what it's going to be, okay? Germaine is strong. She's very strong. And she's very hard to take down because she is so strong. People can take Germaine down because she's not technically savvy yet at avoiding takedowns. Not yet. But she's getting better and better every single fight. Okay, but Germaine, her strength, she's going to have the strength and size advantage over Holly Holm. And that's just the way that is. Agility. Holly Holm is very agile, okay? This girl can move. She can rotate. She's got lateral movement, back and forth movement, okay? Holly Holm has a lot of agility, and she can change direction. And I think some of that misdirection may give Germaine problems, okay? So Germaine is going to have to be really adept at cutting off the ring. She's going to have to. If she can't cut the ring off, or she can't cut the octagon off against Holly Holm is going to stand on the outside and just score points. That's what she's going to do, okay? Speed. I give the speed advantage to Holly Holm. Holly Holm, in my opinion, is faster than Germaine De Randamie, okay? That's just how it is, okay? I think the speed of her delivery of her punches, she's faster. Now, with that being said, I think Germaine is a faster kicker than Holly. I think her kicks are delivered much faster than Holly Holm, okay? So I kind of had to balance it out in that aspect. Power. Germaine De Randamie has the definite power advantage over Holly Holm. She does. And folks, that's just how it is. She does. Germaine De Randamie is hitting people, and she's knocking these girls out. Straight up. Germaine is knocking these girls out. And if they stand there too long, she will knock you out. This girl got 30 knockouts in Muay Thai. I mean, you don't think this girl can hit? She's knocking you out. If Holly Holm stand and trade with, if Holly Holm stands with Germaine De Randamie, Holly Holm is going to sleep. Her ass is going to sleep, and that's just how it is. Holly, you better listen to the coach. If you stand and trade with this girl, you are going to go to sleep. If you try to sit there and think you're going to counterpunch her to death, it's not going to happen. Germaine De Randamie going to snuff that out, and she's going to start countering the counter. I'm telling you. Germaine De Randamie is a good counterpuncher, okay? She knows how to do a lot of feints. I mean, she does a lot of different things that, to me, I think Germaine is going to win this fight, okay? And takedown defense, I give them both for 2 because both of these ladies, they're easily taken down at times in the fight. I should have given the edge to Germaine, and that's probably what I'll go ahead and do because I think Germaine has stuffed more takedowns than I've seen Holly Holm do. So Yes, I'm going to change that and give the edge to Germaine De Randamie, and we're going to give that a 2.5. Okay, you see how fast the coach changed that? Okay, now I give Germaine De Randamie a 2.5, okay? I think that she is going to probably win the battle. I think she's better at not being taken down than Holly Holm is, okay? Now, in my opinion, who wins this fight? Well, it's pretty obvious who I think wins this fight. I actually think Germaine De Randamie is going to defeat Holly Holm, based on the criteria which I've set forth in this chart. I haven't been wrong yet when it comes to the women, but you know, I'm not saying that I can't be wrong. I'm not saying that I won't be wrong, and I'm not saying that I'm always right with this. But Germaine De Randamie's chances of winning this fight are very good, and don't be surprised if the fight ends in a knockout. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe. I'm done.